That's one way of getting people's attention, isn't it? Yeah. Silence. At last. Can everybody hear me? Mic. Well, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you this afternoon, maybe heading towards evening. Sadly, I think I'm the only person that has any for a coffee, and that's because I've been busy leather. And it's been an absolute delight to come around and meet a number of you tonight. I'm Alan Baird, and for those that I haven't met in the last hour, I'm the newly appointed convener of the Board of Trustees of the Carer Centre. And my connection with the Carer Centre goes back quite a number of years when I was Director of Social Work here in Dundee. That was in another life and a very different situation than I'm in now, as somebody who will advocate and work very hard for the centre and everything that the centre represents, and many of you represent so much that's good about Dundee Carer Centre here in Dundee. Can I remind you that this is being live streamed, so if you don't wish to be filmed, please make sure you've got a dot or quietly stick your finger up and say. So, what an event this is. The first event that I've been at as the convener, and the first event anybody's been at really over the last 18 months since we've had to tackle the very challenging, sad and difficult time of COVID over the last 18 months or so. It's not my first time speaking here at the Baptist Church. Lucinda Godfrey, the Chief Executive, reminded me the other day that actually I spoke at the AGM, which is due next month, in 2009. Yeah, that's how old I am. Very old. And the Carer Centre launched the logo that we now have that day. And the best bit that I had was I got cutting the cake. But like today, I probably didn't get anything. So there we are. So I was part of Dundee City Council as Director of Social Work for a long time, but please don't hold that against me. And at that time, over about 11, 12 years when I was Director, the Carer Centre, its role, its voice, and its undying support for carers were so important. And I think the support for carers now has never been needed more. And my professional knowledge was added to over the last few years when I took my mum on a journey through Alzheimer's, a journey from the point that I went to the GP with her to her diagnosis by the psychiatrist and right through to her latter days in a care home. Let me tell you, I thought professionally, having been around social work, I knew quite a lot. That opened my eyes. And it's opened my eyes to the challenges that carers face every single day. And I can see very quickly that as somebody who knows the health and social care system pretty well, I I was in a very different situation as a son, as a carer, and as a power of attorney, to trying to get the very best. And I know how hard it was for me, and I know how hard it is for many people in a system that frankly is ridiculously complex and does not meet often the needs of those that need support without question every day of the year. So today we are celebrating. We're smiling, we're happy because you have achieved so much over these dark days of the last 18 months. And it's so good to meet up again face to face. This week, community groups, organisations, colleges, adult learning providers are celebrating the learning undertaken across Scotland over the past year. This is one of a number of events that we've held to promote and celebrate the learning opportunities carers can take part in through the Carer Centre. And it's been great just talking to some of you about what you've gained and achieved over the last 18 months. So today we are here to celebrate your achievements of the learning, the training and the accreditation that you've taken part in over the last 18 months, even despite the challenges that everyone has faced, and you faced particularly over the last 18 months. I hope you've had a chance to take part in some of our evaluation, although I suspect I held some people back from being able to participate. And if you haven't had a chance to give a short interview, please do that. These will be used to help other carers decide whether there are learning opportunities for them. And who better to promote learning opportunities than those of you who have already taken part. The events haven't taken place by accident, and they haven't taken place without very considerable support. And the Care Centre can't do that on its own, and would be the first, and wants to be first to acknowledge the support given in the partnership working that they've done with so many others. A range of organisations have helped us achieve so much and make your learning possible. And these include members of the local Adult Achievement Partnership, DVVA, CLD in Dundee Angus, Lead Scotland, New Battle Abbey College, Youth Scotland, Royal Environmental Health Institute Scotland. Thank you for all your ongoing involvement and support. We were also lucky to work closely with local vocational training providers through funding from the Matthew Trust and the Al Maktoum Institute here in Dundee. So I think we are now ready to pass the certificates to you, and I'm delighted that we are in a position to do that. I wasn't even sure whether we could hand over certificates, but as I realised sitting talking to Divya and Stephen, I was the only one in the room with a mask on. Nobody said. But now we've moved from not wearing a mask to actually being able to hand out certificates. So here we go. This is the bit that you hope that everything is running in the right order, and it's not by my fault anyway. So our first certificate is to Abby White, and that's the High Five Award. Abby completed a one-star High Five Award in February 2021 due to completing the Young Carers Family Challenges set in October 2020. Abby has also volunteered during the past year to help develop a new leaflet to better support schools and in particular identify carers. Abby. Is Abby coming up to get her certificate? Maybe. big clap for that. We won the Adult Achievement Level 3 Award. We volunteered at the Chinese Drop-In Cafe. I did omit to say you should wear your mask when you got collector certificate, so if you wouldn't mind doing that. Thank you. The Dynamic Youth Award, you have a juror for building confidence to attend group activities and for working hard to promote young carers at school. Eva. Next award to Poppy Mitchell, the High Five Award for attending lots of young carer group activities. Poppy. Sarah Pearson, Group Work Programme, July to August 2021. To Christopher Watson, Group Work Programme, June to July 2021, and participated in volunteer training in order to help others. Thomas Fleming, the Young Carer Ambassador and volunteering with the Baldragon Young Carers Group. Millie Swift, Young Carer Ambassador and Abertay 25 Programme. Brooke Craigie, Young Carer Ambassador, completed the Young Carer Ambassador training and showcased her caring role through Art for Carers Week 2020. Rennie McNaughton, the Level 5 Adult Achievement Award. She shared her young carer story in 2020 to demonstrate the impact of support and encourage others to get involved with the centre. Shannon Thompson, Group Work Programme, March to June 2021, and completed the Adult Achievement Award Level 3. Moe Henderson, Group Work Programme, December 2019 to September 2020, and completed an Adult Achievement Award Level 4. Pauline Kinsman, who has the representative carers experience, issues and needs at a strategic level. Pauline. Jessie Baxter, Level 6 Adult Achievement Award for her new role as Involvement Worker. Michelle, Polish course with Faith Builder Beauty Academy. Rachel Gorman. Rachel attended the Carer Ambassador training for Dundee and Angus College. Lindsay Burrell. Lindsay attended the Carer Ambassador training for Dundee and Angus College. And next is Divya Lance. Divya undertook training in delivering stress and anxiety session to the Carer Centre and went on to co-deliver the next session. Divya. There are a few couldn't make it today. Susan Townsend, Managing Stress and Anxiety. Alicia Saunders, Adult Achievement Award, and Rosemary McLean, the Intelligent Kindness Workshop. So we've had great support, as I said, from lots of people outside, as I said earlier, different organisations and funders and so on and so forth. But you know what? Events like this don't happen on their own. So just to conclude the formalities, I want to thank Claire, Amy, Kev, Tom, Sophie, Ellie and Kieran for putting all of this together. And when you haven't done events for such a long time, you cannot take this for granted. There's a lot goes on behind the scenes. So thank you to each and every one of them. So that concludes the formal bit of me standing talking certificates. Plenty time to chat, to finish evaluations where I've maybe prevented that happening before, and the information that's so important as we continue to develop the work of Dundee Carer Centre. So thank you all for coming today. I hope that I will meet all of you in different situations at the Carer Centre once it's up and running and buzzing again. But thank you very much to everybody who's made this such a successful event. Thank you.